So what I'm trying to say is this. Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Shettima. Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. A multi-billion-dollar industry because it takes a lot of money on defense budget. It has a lot to do.
Now, the lady who made this statement, she did not say it at the backyard. This is not a beer parlor talk, right? She was not putting water in her mouth when she was saying it. She said it blunt. Kashim Shettima is linked to Bokøharam. She said it on national television. She did not send somebody to go and tell Shettima that someone said. She said Kashim Shettima. If Kashim Shettima don't know what this lady said or what she was saying then, Kashim Shettima could have even used DSS to go and arrest her. They could have even tried to trample her down and do all those things. So when you hear Kemi saying, I don't have any link with Nigeria, Northern Bokøharam, explicit, because the world knows the story. Now, Kashim Shettima coming out to say, hey, Kemi is supposed not to say that. Kemi is somebody that Nigeria is respecting. Why would she say that? Somebody who is the eye of Nigeria in UK. Why would she say that? Oh, so is it that these our leaders are analog leaders not to understand that we're in the global age? Everything that is going on in Nigeria, the whole world knows about it. So even though Kemi said that, she did not say that, the world knows that you are part of the sponsors of Bokøharam. Because of this, on September 15, 2021, United Arab Emirates released 6 names of people who are sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria. Tell me up today, no arrest was made. There is no prosecution. Nothing was ever. And someone will come out to try to defend something that is insane. I respect Senator Shehu, that Kaduna man. Is it Kaduna? Yes. Yes, from Kaduna State. I respect him so much. But today, look at what he tweeted. He said that Kemi went to UK and denied Nigeria, that Kemi is supposed not to do that. Why would she go to UK and deny Nigeria, and so on and so forth, and that she's calling out Nigeria that is linked with terrorism. I was laughing, Shehu. The reason why I was laughing, Shehu, is because I am not interested what Kemi was saying. I am interested about the truth. What she was saying, is it the truth or not? How many times did Shehu, all these people now who are trying to attack her, you can't attack the lady. Somebody who is bigger than you is already bigger than you. So how many times have these people come out with their soul integrity and said, let us dig deep to the causes of insecurity? We know people who were sponsoring all these Bokøharam people. We know people who were doing all sort of things against the status quo. How many times do they call them out? This lady said what she said on a national television. Take a listen.
So what I'm trying to say is this. Nigerians should be focused. We have a very, very serious problem. Nigeria is at the brink, especially as it concerns security. You must have an enabling environment in order to do anything. So you cannot take someone that is virtually senile and another person that has been associated on several occasions with funding terrorism. That is Shettima. Shettima, we should not forget Kabiru Sokoto. Kabiru Sokoto was one of the most wanted terrorists, and he was found and arrested in his house. Let us understand and let us not forget, this terrorism, this banditry, this carnage is not just happening by mistake. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Directly, I mean directly, without any iota of contradiction. This woman said Kashim Shettima is funding terrorism. Kashim Shettima is funding terrorism. This allegation was not made today. This allegation was made in 2022. In the year 2022. This allegation is 2 years old. So if Kashim Shettima will come and pretend that she don't know what this lady is talking about, meaning that is to say that he is actually the head of sponsors of Bokøharam. You know why I'm saying this? I'm going to dig deep to those people, especially those people who are following me newly, because people who have been here for long, they will understand what I'm saying easily. But people who are new here will not understand what I'm saying well. Now, there was a time, the man who handed over to Kashim Shettima was, what is it called, this Borno State Governor, Nnamdi Sheriff. Nnamdi Sheriff is the major person that formed the Bokøharam, because he's the one that hands over to Shettima. Shettima was in his cabinet as a senator and so on and so forth. So what we are saying here is that these people who form Bokøharam and make Bokøharam a safe haven, they are the same people who are attacking Femi. That what Femi is saying is not true, that the lady is just trying to castigate Nigeria or paint Nigeria red before the international community. I'm here to tell you no. The lady, she's a sense to what she said. The lady is absolutely correct. For people who don't understand the angle I'm coming from, this is what Femi Falana said when these people formed the Bokøharam. Listen.
God is very important. Who started the Bokøharam crisis in Borno State? A governor, Muhammadu Ali Sheriff, addressed the press 2 days ago and attempted to insult the collective intelligence and memory of Nigerians by denying any links with the dangerous, dreaded Bokøharam sect. I did reply him yesterday, and I'm expecting him to sue me, because he said he wanted to sue an Australian. You don't need to go to Australia. What you are looking for in Sokoto is in the pocket of your Sokoto. I'm ready to join issues with him, because not only did he sponsor that organization by providing funds for them, in 2003, he had a deal with the Bokøharam sect to get him to win the election. And if he won his re-election, he will compensate the organization. When he won that election, he appointed Alhaji Bokøharam as the Commissioner for Religious Affairs to implement Sharia in that state. When the man attended the first Executive Council meeting, he discovered that they were all talking about contracts and how to steal money. So he went back to the camp, the Bokøharam camp, and said, where you send me to is Gida Barawi, the house of thieves. I can no longer be part of them. So he was asked to resign. And that was how Foy resigned from the government of Mutu Sheriff. So to say that you don't know them is the greatest lie. I was just reminded this morning by somebody from Borno State that something was missing in my press statement. That in 2013, 2012, October 10, Alhaji Mutu Sheriff was arrested in Cameroon on grounds of his Bokøharam connection. But the government here pleaded with the Cameroonian authorities to release him, because he's a big man here, he cannot be arrested. But 2 weeks ago, a special envoy of President Goodluck Jonathan, Reverend Stephen Singh Davis, told the whole world that Alhaji Sheriff, the former chief of army staff, Ian Jerika, and some senior officials of the Central Bank of Nigeria have been funding the Bokøharam sect. Up to now, the government has not reacted to this very important information. So when you are looking for the sponsors of Bokøharam, I think we now know where they are. But what is very disturbing,
you understand,
is the fact that currently Nigerian soldiers are refusing to fight. A part of Nigeria has been annexed by the Bokøharam sect, and they have named the place the Caliphate Republic. As of this morning, not less than 10,000 Nigerians are in Cameroon as refugees. They've left their homes, and we want to warn both the APC and the PDP, the two ruling parties in Nigeria, dominant parties, to stop politicizing the Bokøharam menace. What is required on the part?
Now, let me stop the video here, okay? Let me stop the video. I've extracted what I want to let you know. And what I've extracted from this is that Femi Falana, senior advocate of Nigeria, he's still alive, right? He directly accused the governor that handed over to Shettima that he is the sole founder of Bokøharam sect. He mentioned names, Rika. He mentioned former CBN governor. Who is that CBN governor under it? CBN governor under it was Sanusi, right? Is it Sanusi or Sunudu? I think it should be Sanusi. Yes. So he mentioned these people who are sponsoring Bokøharam. So nobody will come and tell me that he don't know about what Femi Falana is talking. Nobody will come and tell me that they don't know what the lady was talking about. I am so sensitive about the issue of insecurity because security is about life. If there is no security, there is no life. Now, come to think about this. Everybody now is just shouting, no, Kemi supposed not to say that. Kemi supposed not to say that. Kemi supposed not to say that. Why would she say that? A whole public figure, national figure, Kemi that people are proud of, a whole #1 leader of political party, the oldest party in the world. Why would she say that? Why would she say that? As I said before, I am not interested in what she said. I am only interested, is it true? Is it false? What she said, is it true? Is Northern Nigeria not heaven for Bokøharam? Oh, you people are shaking because you know that where the world is now, especially the regime of, what is it called? Donald Trump. That Donald Trump doesn't tolerate the killing of Christians. He doesn't tolerate the killing of minors. Like during, what is it called? Muhammadu Buhari's tenure. When Muhammadu Buhari went to America to visit Donald Trump, where he said Buhari is like a lifeless body when he shook him, something like that. I'm not laughing Buhari anyway. Donald Trump told him something. I will not tolerate the killing of Christians in Nigeria. They should stop killing them. It must stop. Because Donald Trump knows, all these people, they knows. So for Nigeria to say, Kemi, don't say it, they don't know what they are saying. Let me revisit the video so that you understand what I'm saying.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be with President Buhari of Nigeria. We have many things that we do together, as you know, probably especially on terrorism and terrorism related. We also have a very big trade deal that we're working on for military equipment, helicopters, and the like. We have met before. We have developed a great relationship, and we look forward to our discussion today. Very important, but again, especially as it relates to terrorism. And that's terrorism here and terrorism all over the world. It's a hotbed, and we're going to be stopping that. Also, we've had very serious problems with Christians who have been murdered, killed in Nigeria. We're going to be working on that problem, and working on that problem very, very hard, because we can't allow that to happen. Mr. President, thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an honor.
Yeah, that was when Buhari visited Nigeria, and Donald Trump expressively just made it clear, we cannot allow the killings of Christians in Nigeria. We cannot allow that. So all these Bokøharam people, you know, they bombed churches, they did a lot of things against Christians. And that is why this there is this lady, this chemist talk, what she said is trending, that we should be very careful about the end of the year, entering into New Year, that there is a plan to attack the southeastern Nigeria. Well, it might not be southeastern Nigeria, but once it is in this season of Christmas, it is Christmas celebration. In Nigeria, there is a culture that there must be attack, there must be genocide. People knows all over the world. What happened last year here in Plateau State, where they killed almost 200 people? It's enough to cause civil war in a developed country, in a country where they don't have intention to Islamize the country. It's enough. But the following day, both the governor of Plateau State, the sitting governor, who's supposed to, you know, preside over what was going on, they went to Lagos to visit Tinubu for the Christmas. So this kind of nation, people already know. Now, what Kemi said I supposed to play the video for you, but I put it on my YouTube because I used to test videos before I would bring it to the YouTube. When I uploaded it, the owner of the channel, you know, all these UK and US platforms, most of them don't allow people to use their content. So the person is giving copyright strike. So that is the reason why I'm not able to bring it to play here. But you must have seen it on Facebook and on different platforms and in news reports. So what the lady said is absolutely true. What the lady said is absolutely correct. Now, Kashima is supposed not to tell the lady to remove Kemi from her name. You are not the one that gave that name to her. And that was why the lady now provoked and said, my ancestral lineage is just Yoruba. I'm a Yoruba person. I'm more Yoruba than more Nigeria. I don't have link at all to Northern Nigeria. So everybody is just running up and down as if they don't know what the lady is saying. Now, another thing that vindicated this woman is this. Because if people are confessing how they brought insecurity into Nigeria, people don't take notice of it. On the Senate floor, during the Senate plenary, the senator stood up and narrated how banditry, this one is not Bokøharam. I am done with telling you how Bokøharam started. I am done in telling you about how all these things started from the north, how Kashim Shettima was involved. The governor that handed over to him, and the Model Sheriff, was involved. Now, I want to tell you how banditry started. How can all this insecurity just start from the north, coming from the north? You can't speak. If you speak, they'll come against you. They say you want to divide Nigeria. Now, the west, the north is already divided because of what this lady said. If I tell you the kind of meeting they are holding because of what Kemi said, Aso Rock, they are talking about it. Akpabio and his cohort, they are talking, everybody just talking about it. But the only question I'm asking, is it true or not? Let's listen what this man is saying about how banditry spread all over Nigeria. The same from the north. Do they cause them with insecurity? No, they have a plan. They know what they are doing, and the world knows what they know. So let's listen to this man and know what he said about this.
And that's why I want your attention and indeed the attention of Nigerians. Mr. President, if you recall that banditry started in Zamfara State, and about 9 years ago, nobody thought that it would spread to neighboring states. But we didn't take immediate measures to arrest the situation. And gradually, it spread to neighboring states of Sokoto, Zamfara, Katsina, Kaduna, and even beyond, even Niger State. So this Lakurawa movement is a terrorist movement in Nigeria. Even though as far back as 4 years ago, some of them moved to Sokoto. And I think during the reign of Governor Aminu Tambol, now senator, he contacted the then president, and armed military men were sent, and quite a number of them were killed. So, Mr. President, the time to act is now, if we want to control the spread of this terrorist. Mr. President, we have been discussing about security in this Senate. I want us to recall what happened in the 8th Senate and the 9th Senate. We had discussed extensively on how we can tame the tide of banditry and terrorism. We made recommendations, 52 recommendations, and we asked the executive arm of government to implement those resolutions. Mr. President, it is still relevant for us to insist that those resolutions should be implemented. And if we do so, quite honestly, it will reduce the incidence of banditry and insurgency in this country. In fact, we can reduce it to the barest minimum.
Now, you see, I am trying to bring out all the whole confection. These people, they know everything. They know how it started. They know how all this terrorism started. Now, how is it that this from banditry, they are talking about how banditry spread all over the country. They are still telling you there is another one, Lakurawa, that Lakurawa, if they do not contain it, that Lakurawa is going to spread all over the country. This is what they are telling you. So why is it that the banditry, the Bokøharam, the ISWAP, the Nakurawa, all of them are coming from this region because the politicians from this region, they are the ones sponsoring insecurity and they don't want you to know about it. They don't want you to talk about it. Anytime you talk about it, oh, you are not supposed to talk about it. No, you are not supposed to talk about it. You made a mistake. Why will the Kemi come out to say all those things? It's not fair now. Why will she say all those things? So who's supposed to say it? If Kemi did not say it, who's supposed to say it? Who's supposed to say it if she did not say it?